Okay. Young Vince, versatile vigilante. 2022, starting it off strong, bro. First interview of the year. I got the young stars in the building, bro.
Yeah, for sure. We in this bitch, man.
In this
Let's
bitch,
go.
man. Fucking exciting young artist from Rexdale, Seasick Luchy.
We out
What's
here,
good, my
man.
guy?
We out here. It's
Thank
a
you for
pleasure.
coming
Yo,
through.
thank you for having me, bro.
My pleasure, bro.
Pleasure, bro.
And
This
you
is
brought a guest as well. Introduce your bro.
my brother, my blood brother. This is Pablo, man. So like Pablo from the 61st, man. You know how it is, bro.
Pablo, it's young Pablo 1.
We
What's
both
good, my guy?
we both make music, man. We're out here just grinding, man. Just grinding. That's all it is.
Love it. That's a dope place to start. You both make music together. You guys got the home team right now.
Yeah. That's basically what it is.
Fire.
We have I have all together. We're 4 brothers, right? No, we have different moms, but we all make music.
Sick.
We all make music, and it's just like, and it's crazy because all of us have like a different style. So there's one who makes like Spanish Afrobeat music. There's another one who makes like really like lyrical music, like J. Cole and stuff like that. Then there's me, who's more into like the plug and B or just whatever it is. And then there's Pablo, like real like street music. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just anything you want, you'll like get it if you just look for it. You know?
That's hard, bro. Did you guys always kind of have a feeling you were gonna make music together, or just one day it popped up?
It was crazy because like I remember my older brother has always been making music. Like he is such an influence. Shout out Luch Bodega, but I remember I was like in grade 2, I think it was.
Yeah.
In grade 2, and it was my sister's birthday, all right? And then I told my brother, I'm just like, yo, bring your equipment to my house. As a little you, I'm just like, bring your equipment to my house and let's record. And it was me and him. And then we ended up like writing the whole day. Like we didn't even care about the party. We just wanted to record that day. He brought his equipment. He forgot his headphones, so we had to record on like Minnie Mouse headphones. And it was just like we were rapping. It was a fun experience, you know, nice to look back at, you know?
Bro, everyone that I talk to that makes music now, they all started like from these humble beginnings. I feel like that's when you really learn what you are, you know?
Yeah. That's what it is, bro. That's what it is.
Real shit. Who's the older brother of the two of you?
Me. I'm the older brother.
Big bro, okay.
Yeah.
You feel like there's a little competition when you make some music?
Yeah, like
You know,
definitely,
a
for
friendly
sure.
competition.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good competition, you know, and like we motivate each other at the same time.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
That's huge.
But when it comes to the competition, it's like, I know when I need something, I can go to him and he's gonna give me like real advice. Like he's not gonna put me in the wrong path just so he can like win
No,
or
it's teammate competition.
exactly. So he might be like, yo, this guy got 5K. Nah, I have to get 6K. And then I'll be like, nah, I have to get 7K. And it's just like at the end of the day, we all eat and win. You know?
100%, bro. That's great. I didn't even know that you had the crew, so that's even better to hear. Like,
Yeah,
supporting
bro.
each other.
And before all of this, man, I knew like. I'm a really strategic person, you know what I mean? So I knew I had to get a team. So I have this collective, OSCM. Shout out my boys. It's Fiju, Prada, 17, Skipper, and it's just TK. It's all of us, you know. Just everybody's working on something, you know. So out of struggle, counting money. That's our like group, you know. We're just
Bro.
making music, fam. Just working.
To know that at a young age is crucial, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see a lot of young guys that, like, one of them's the star and then the other guys are just kind of around.
Yeah, yeah,
Everyone's
yeah.
got their own shit. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, bro. I'm a person that I believe like when you walk in the room with your team, like a person shouldn't be like, okay, yeah, that's the one who's like
Facts.
breaking bread. Like everybody should look like, yo, like each and every one of them stepping. Maybe someone could be bigger than the other person, but at the end of the day, when they walk in, they all make the same impact. So it's like that's what it is.
I feel that, bro. I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
So take me back into, like, when you guys were growing up. You came up in Rexdale or you came up there a different place?
I grew up in Jane from like till I was like 8, but then our neighbors, they were like they were just reckless, and my mom was always like, she would protect me from the streets. So maybe like at a certain time when I was outside playing with my cousins, she would be like, okay, yo, come back inside, you know, just making sure I don't see too much like of what goes on. But these guys, they were like doing a lot now. They were like pissing in front of our door, vomiting, like throwing ketchup on our car and shit. So eventually like we had to move, and on top of that, I was getting kicked out of like a bunch of schools and stuff. So then we moved to Rexdale, and it was kind of like a fresh start. Like everything was new. And yeah, he didn't like live with me.
Okay.
Yeah, he has his.
Pablo.
So when I came up, like basically, At first I lived like in a regular house, but then after like shit got hard and I moved to like Pelham.
Okay.
Like you know where Smiley's from?
Absolutely. Shout out Smiley, the GOAT.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. He's
Yeah.
making shit happen.
And then I just grew up there. I literally just moved out of there like a couple months ago. And
Dope.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys feel like your neighborhood's kind of shaped how you are as a person?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
definitely
For sure. Cause like me, I'm a person I believe like, damn, like I wish the like some things in Toronto was different. The fact that I go, for example, like I have a lot of like visions and I don't want to do it myself. So maybe I might want to get like another artist to work with. Everybody in OSCM has the same mentality as me, and that's what I love. So when I go to find other people, I notice that maybe they're trying to be someone that they aren't. And it's kind of sad because it's just like, bro, like instead of us focusing on like the creative side of music, people are focusing more on the street. So it kind of like you get a vision of how it really is, you know, and it gives you like motivation. You wake up and you're just like, okay, yo, I have to get this. Like I can't be comfortable for too long, you know.
You see what you don't want to be.
Exactly.
Makes you- yeah,
Exactly.
that's facts.
Exactly.
And then
Exactly.
you also see people who like are in the position that you want to be in. You're like, holy.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. You need both, bro. You need like, all right, I don't want to do that, and then you see the people doing it, like they put in mad work.
Yeah. That's what it is.
100%, bro. With when did you guys start making music together? Like you and Pablo specifically? Is that recent?
Oh, this is crazy because it was really complicated because I remember he used to come like every other weekend.
Okay.
That's like just custody and stuff like that with my dad and his mom and stuff like that. And then at one point we didn't see each other for like 4 years. So in those 4 years, I was just basically like, I was just a kid, you know. And I remember I saw him. I found his Instagram, and I was like 10 years, not even 10. I was like 12 or 13 around there. And I remember seeing his Instagram, and he made a song. Not mixed and mastered, nothing. Like, it was just raw. And I'm just like, yo, this guy's making music. I got my dad's laptop and I ended up making a track. And then the day that he came to my house, like, it was 4 a.m. We got in the freaking washroom. It was me. I would get his phone. I'd record my part, and I'd be like, hey, yo, come on. And then he would record his part, where it's like, yo, we don't have a cover. So then we went to the living room, we put on some drip, we took a picture, and then we just dropped the track like that. And it's memories, bro. It really is memories, but it was just like, ever since then, it's just been like music. Like that's always been like our fun thing to do, like when we link up and shit.
That seed got planted.
Exactly.
Is that song still available?
No, because I was getting like roasted in school, bro. Like I was
track did numbers.
yo, the track did numbers. It did like a rack, and I'm just like, yo, bro. But people were getting on me at school, so me like being dumb, I didn't put it in private. I deleted it. So it's like there's probably still like pictures out now of the cover.
Gotta find that, bro. Someone's watching. Find that.
Yes.
Someone recorded it back in the day. That's so.
But yeah, like that's what it is.
That's actually an interesting point. Like people were getting on you.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think they were getting on you? Do you think it was part of jealousy? Like, oh, this guy actually had the balls to put out a track, or what was it about?
Well, people think that when you go like, they don't know that there's a whole process when it comes to making music. Right. So people think that it's just you go to a studio, you make a song, and then you come out. So first of all, they think that the process is super easy. Second thing, I don't really think it was jealousy. What I think it was like the track wasn't mixed and mastered. The cover wasn't as professional. Like people see that and they're just like, oh, this guy's trying to be a rapper, this and that and this, and it's kind of just like what you don't know what to do in that situation because you don't even know that a track is supposed to be mixed and mastered and stuff like that. So I feel like later on when I started noticing stuff like that, you notice like, okay, yo, this person's starting to be envious or whatever the case is. But at that, when we made that track or when I dropped it and I went to school, I didn't understand a lot of things. So I felt like they were just making fun of it because it didn't sound best, you know?
Right. If that happened today, like if you put out something and people talk shit about it, you think you would give a fuck about it? You'd be like, oh, it is what it is.
I'm not sure about him, but I'm a person that like I said, I'm a strategic person. So I don't just drop and I pray like, oh my gosh, like I hope this like blows up.
Right.
I have a marketing plan. Like I plan for like 8 months up to a year.
Smart.
So even if one track I drop makes like 5 plays, right, and I usually make 1,000 to 3,000, I wouldn't care because I know it's that's part of my plan.
Right.
Because I know eventually it's all gonna like
Add up.
exactly. So I don't really like look at numbers. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts. How about you, Pablo? Like criticism, how does that shape you as an artist? You feel like it impacts you, or you're like, I don't give a fuck?
Like when it comes to criticism, like if it's somebody like in my circle, then I definitely take it. Like if I know they have my best interest, then I'm like, okay, maybe I could do something different. But also like some people, they're not everybody's gonna like everything, you know.
Facts.
So like I can't be looking for everybody to like my music, you know.
for sure.
So
100%. You brought up Smiley earlier. Like, some people talk so much shit about Smiley. I think he's like the hardest.
Yeah,
out,
he's
bro.
hard.
He
He's
is,
hard. He's a goat.
super
He's a
hard.
goat. He's
So
a goat.
That's a good example where, hey, bro, if it works for you, keep doing it.
That's
Like,
what it is.
Not everybody's gonna like your music, so you can't have everybody. Like you can't have everybody like you. It's just like that.
Big five. Just develop your style. Keep it moving. I fuck
Yeah,
with
for
that.
sure.
So, Seasick. You go by Seasick or Luchy? Or both?
Seasick.
Okay. Too wavy? Is that why it started? What's the deal with that?
Okay,
I got the
so-
waves on my shirt, so I had to ask that, bro.
Okay, so before this is a funny story, but before I was seasick, I was like, I think it was Lil V2 or Young Voozy, and it was like a mixture of I forgot who it was, but I remember it was a mixture of Lil Uzi Vert and someone else. And I remember I cut off my hair. I was like bald, and I got waves. And usually people with waves like they always like name themselves like on Instagram like 360 Bob or like
Okay.
whatever it
I
is,
didn't
you know
even
what
take that in.
Yeah, so I got
So
waves and my name was Seasick Luchy. And then eventually I had it for like 3 months. Everybody started calling me Seasick or whatever. I don't care if it was like to make fun of me, but they were just calling me Seasick. It eventually caught on. I'm in like grade 7 when this happened. Then I go live one time and I'm just like, guys, I'm growing my hair. You know what I mean? I'm growing my hair. I can't be Seasick anymore. I'm going to have to come up with a new name. Like 8 white girls joined the live and they're just like, don't change your name, Seasick this. I'm just like, okay, bet. And then it just stuck from then.
Smart man, bro. If the girls fuck with it, you fuck
That's
with
what
it.
I'm saying, bro. I
End
was
of
just
story.
like, it caught on. Everybody was calling me Seasick. So I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like,
It's a
usually
good
people.
name, bro.
Yeah, usually people in Toronto, they'll name themselves like LK, CK, or stuff like that. So it's kind of like when they hear
That's a
Seasick,
fact.
they, yo, who's this nigga? Like, Seasick? Like,
I fuck with the name.
yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, bro. Tupac back in the day said, he's like, if girls are buying my shit and girls are fucking with it, I could give a fuck what the guys say. I'm like, yo, that's fast.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
like that
exactly,
strategy.
bro. That's,
Girls are more of consumers than guys.
Hell
too.
yeah,
Buy
bro.
shit, like
I don't buy shit.
real shit.
yeah, it's all the girls who have the
Girls
merch and
used to
shit.
buy that
Like,
shit, bro.
yeah, that's
Hell
what it
yeah.
is.
Yo, how old are you guys, bro? If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, I'm 16.
Holy
And
fuck.
I'm 18.
18 and 16, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Holy shit. Because you said when I was in grade 7, I'm like, bro, what fucking grade are you in now? Yo, shout out to you guys, bro. Real young,
Appreciate it,
young
man.
hustlers, man. Yo, like, talking about your music, I watch all your videos and shit, and we were talking about it before. Like, I couldn't really put my finger on, like, who your influences are, and this is a compliment, you don't seem like too much of a Toronto sound to me, and that's blessed. Like, you stand out.
Yeah.
Tell me a bit, like, who you were listening to, who do you look up to?
At first, when I first started getting into music, it was X and Lil Pump. Like, I remember Lil Pump was just
I
like,
love that time period.
yeah, fam. He was just taking over. Like, the topic was Lil Pump, and then there was X. He was just like this mysterious guy. He was just like everybody wanted to know more about him. And then I started getting into music, and I really started looking at like. I believe that if I were to stay in Jane, I probably would have been in a different route when it comes to music.
Right.
But when I moved to Rexdale, it was kind of like I didn't really have a lot of friends, right? So maybe kids after school, they would go play like basketball or something. I would go home and I would go on YouTube or watch Complex, this and that, whatever the case is. So I was influenced into like the mainstream and stuff like that. So then I started making music on like Lil Pump beats, X beats and stuff like that. And it kind of like molded me to today. Nowadays, I'm listening to like NLE Choppa, Pooh Shiesty, D Savage, like Slumps, and like a bunch of different people. You know, like that's what it is.
That's fire to hear. That's dope because I was like 21 when like that X era was out, and I love that. I got Lil Peep on the wall.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
those my guys. So to see the young generation that they were really influenced by those guys is so dope.
Yeah. That's one thing I want to do too for the city is I feel like they're trying to copy one another.
That's a fact.
You know, so when there's kids like me who are trying to grind and make it, they kind of like it kind of stops them because it's just like, oh, if I'm not from a hood or if I'm not gang banging, I can't do this rap and shit. But I want to bring out like the creative side of Toronto. You know what I'm saying? So like just bring a whole different wave, and that's like if I accomplish that, I feel like then I got what I wanted.
I agree, bro. And listening to your music, like definitely, like there was the that slick talk,
talking
that shit, but it was different. Like it was a little more creative rapping styles. Even the beats you rap on, those are not Toronto sounding.
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope, bro. I love to hear that shit. How about you, Pablo? Who you fuck with? Same type of guys?
Like when I first started listening to rap, it was Drake. And then after that, to be honest, like Lil Baby has had like a huge influence on just like anything. Like he's
up
see
right
him,
now.
yeah,
That's for
you
sure.
see him,
For
he's
sure.
like he's just a guy. And then now there's like guys like Pooh Shiesty, STG, Big 30. I listen to a lot of underground music, like like a lot of like. Also I like the Chicago music, like Lil Durk and King Von. They're hard.
Toronto and Chicago have kind of been, they're a little relatable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's definitely like a similar style with that shit, underdog mentality.
Yeah. It's a matter of time before it all pops, you know.
Facts. When you guys make music, you have like a process, or you still learning? Like, how do you get it? How do you decide you want to make a track? You know, is it like I'm inspired today, or you just like let's fucking go in and make something happen?
Yeah, I go with the dopamine. I go with like, okay, yo, if I feel like I gotta get this done right now, I gotta get it done right now. And one thing I want to be known for is like I'm so versatile. So because maybe one day I want to make something super gangster, but then the next day I want to make something like Tyler the Creator or ASAP Rocky. You know what I mean? So that's like I just want to go off like vibe. I usually go off of vibe. So.
Hear that, bro? Versatility, man. Versatility.
Yeah, for sure. That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
About. That's what I love in artists too. Like my favorite artists, they have different types of styles. You know, you can tell it's them, but they could do different shit.
Exactly.
That's hard as fuck.
That's important. That's how you stay on.
That's how you stay on, bro.
For sure.
You mentioned Drake. Like Drake in 2012 sounds way different than he does now. You know, that's how you stay popping.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
You guys. So this is a question I wanted to ask you, just because like Toronto rapping, bro, is dangerous. Like let's be honest.
Yeah.
For sure.
You guys feel that? Like you guys feel like you got to keep your head on a swivel more than typical because you're in the. You know, you're in the limelight in terms of dropping music. People see your face.
Me, I'm a really recognizable person. I'm a 6'4", light skin with glasses and yellow hair.
Gang.
Exactly. 4 gang. You know what I'm saying? Yes. But like, if you see me walking on the street, you're gonna know who I am.
Yeah.
You're gonna know who I am. If I like look at you and then you go and I run an ad, you're gonna remember. Oh, I saw this guy one time, right? So I knew like, okay, yo, this is starting to get like serious. When I was taking the bus to school and I saw this little Asian girl kind of like lift up her phone and like take a picture. No. But I thought it was like, okay, she was just adjusting herself. Okay, boom. I just let it be. This girl snapped a picture of me. About like 3 days later, I get the picture back and I'm just like, yo, bro, what the fuck? That's when I knew I was just like, okay, yeah. Now I gotta like chill out because I see what happens to other artists and stuff like that. And it's kind of just like, I'm not trying to like risk anything just for doing something I love. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of just staying in my own lane, you know, not getting into nobody's business, just getting what I have to get done, you know?
100%, bro. Like, I asked you that because, not to even be like a buzzkill or anything, it's just you see mad rappers getting in trouble, getting hurt. Like, you gotta move super.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Super right.
Exactly.
Super correct.
Exactly.
You feel that too, Pablo?
Yeah, it's a lot of people out there just trying to earn some stripes, you know? Like, when they know you're from a certain neighborhood, they're like, okay, he's rapping? All right. Well, now I'm going to follow him. Or, like, I'm going to follow him on a burner, see where he's at, you know? and when you post your location, they're gonna go there. So you just have to move smart.
Bro, there's been rappers that got caught that way, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you paid attention to the Draco, the ruler shit. Bro, this guy made a good point. He's like, bro, Draco, someone like that from the streets already had people that don't like them, and then now even a million people know what he looks like.
Exactly.
Oh shit.
So it's like, fuck. It's important for like you guys, the younger guys, to move right from this age, you know.
And like when you're coming into the game, I'm not like booming yet. You know what I mean? So I understand that there's gonna be a sacrifice that comes with this stuff. So maybe it might feel good, like for a year or two, that I have to go private this way and that way. I can't be going to every single function, this and that and this. But eventually, people tell me like, yo, eventually gets lonely and stuff like that because not everybody's on the same thing that you're on. So it's just like, when you choose this, you got to make sure you're doing it 100%. You can't be like, oh yeah, who's trying to link on your story or like this and that and like you got to be moving how you want to be seen. You know what I mean? So you just got to be careful, man.
100%, bro. That you guys understand that at a young age is big, though, bro. Because there's people like even older that don't know about that. You know, the littlest mistake could lead to some crazy consequences. You know.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
You really gotta be on point with that.
For sure.
Bro, I was watching your the video for Right Here, banger, by the way.
Yeah,
that's probably my favorite track of yours so far.
Yeah.
But I want to ask you about the video, bro. So, at the end of the video, you get in a car, Volkswagen. I fuck with that. It was a Volkswagen Jetta too. I'm like, that's what I like, bro. If it was like a fucking Hellcat or some shit, I'm like,
yeah.
Volkswagen. That's real Toronto shit. But you get in the Volkswagen and your bro is driving crazy, and he fucking crashes the whip, and you get out of there bloody and shit. If anyone hasn't seen the video, go watch that video.
Right here, bro. That's just.
Bro,
sick.
So I got 2 questions for you. Where did that like idea come from? And then explain like how you made that happen, bro. Because that was like a pretty in-depth video, bro. That was like some serious shit.
So prior to I make sure I plan everything. Before I do something, I study it, and I'm just like, okay, I know how to attack it with like the brains to go into the project. I'm looking around Toronto videos, like people who post on 6buzz and stuff like that, and I'm looking and I'm just like, okay, this guy's with his hood and his friends. Yeah. They're turning up. Okay, sick. The second guy, the third guy, the fourth guy, the fifth guy. I'm just like, yo, it's nothing different. All these guys are bob with it. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, okay, bet. I thought about it. I'm just like, okay, now I know that I have to go a different route. So I'm a really, really like creative person, I believe. So I'm just like, okay, let me see what I can do with this. And then I'm just like, okay, I started looking at videos, and I was inspired by D Savage's video Opera.
That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah. So he was with the blood, and then I seen how much views he has, and I'm just like, why does this have so much views? And it's like at the end of the day, it's negativity. Like people see you with blood, and they want to see what it is. Oh, Seasick got blood on his face. Da 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 da. I'm just like, okay, yeah, this is perfect for my first music video. We're gonna put the cover of me with blood. Yeah, that's my first music video. Yeah. So I'm just like, we're gonna put the blood, nice, this and that and this. And then I'm just like, okay, let's see how it does. And it did perfect. It did great. You know, Wave Room posted it. It got so much love. I'm just like, okay, yeah, now we're taking this serious. Now we actually gotta move. But yeah, I remember I was like saving money for a video. But then one of my cousins, Ray Film, he came from I think it was from LA, and then he's just like, yo, bro, like he always did videos, but he like progressed so much. So he's just like, yo, I can do a video for you for free, and I'm just like, yo, okay, so let's get it, man. And we ended up doing the video, and it was good. It was good, yeah, good for my first video.
I love that video, bro. It was like exactly what you were saying was what I was thinking. Like it stood out to me. Like you had your homies with you, but it was a little bit different.
Yeah.
Different style even. That was dope. What about like so yo, I want to ask you like when I was in high school specifically, like I had homies that would drive reckless, bro. Like, and I'd be like nervous. Was that like an inspiration for you? Like I don't know. I remember that shit. Like fuck.
I mean,
I'm gonna die in this car right now, bro.
I mean now like I'll get put in those situations, but yeah. I made this track like I think it was grade 9 going into grade 10. So.
Fuck.
So like I was never put
no
in
one
that
had a whip
situation.
yet.
Exactly, no one had a whip yet. So it was
So
kind of
wild,
just
bro.
like I'm not gonna. Okay, so I know if I'm gonna, let's say, try to get shot in the video to get a lot of views, it's gonna be a lot of production and a lot of money that I'm gonna have to put into it. So how can I make this as real as possible? Okay, I get in the whip. I had bigger plans for the video, but it wasn't gonna turn out good. So we just ended up doing what we could. But yeah, so we're just like, fam, let's just do a car. You get into a car accident, all blood everywhere, smoke everywhere. It's simple to create, and then we just ended up doing that.
Bro, I think it turned out dope. It blew me away that it's your first video too.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go. You
sick.
set a high standard for yourself. I fuck with that.
Yeah, bro.
Fuck with that. Pablo, you got some videos out? What's your rap name, first of all?
Baby Pablo.
Baby Pablo, okay. Talk about your music a little bit.
So I already shot a video and I'm shooting another one this month.
Bus.
And then from then on, you can just expect a video every month, to be honest.
Love that strategy. What led you to make a strategy like that?
I seen that consistency is key. Like, you have to be consistent. You have to put in work. Like, you see these Toronto artists, like, they're really talented, like, but they only post maybe 3-4 times a year, and it's like, you can't do that. You have to have videos for people to see. If you can't feed the people, they're gonna move on to somebody else. Like, there's so many people rapping, so many people get on. So you constantly have to be in the limelight, like a guy like Lil Baby.
Facts. Bro, the fact that you guys are 18 and 16 is crazy, bro. Like, what you just said, like, super, like, mature, bro. Like, a lot of like the guys that I came up listening to, like Chief Keef and shit like that, they were dropping crazy music all the time. And like you said, now people, I think, they hold on to it a little more. So I fuck with that mentality of, let's making a video too is crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A song with no video, it's only gonna go so far.
Exactly.
I noticed that because I've always planned everything, so I knew, okay, people want to see progression, right?
For sure.
So I was dropping tracks not mixed on SoundCloud only. Okay, they saw that. I eventually started seeing that I wasn't going up in play, so I was probably getting like 1,000 around there, consistently, like 1,000, boom. Then I got my tracks mixed. Shout out Fidju. This guy hit me up. He's just like, yo, let me mix your tracks.
Dope.
Yeah, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for like Fidju, man. I love that nigga. But I got my tracks mixed, and then I started getting 2,000 to 3,000. People were just loving it, and then it wasn't going up, and I was like, okay, now I got to move on to videos, and that's when I did right here. And now I'm touching 5K, 3K to 5K, like, it's only going to go up from here, So it's all about, I feel like once you do videos, you can't turn back. Like, now people are going to be expecting that. I even tried doing it, like, maybe I don't have a video. No, let me drop a little audio. It does not do as well because people expect videos. So that's what it is.
100%, bro. It's the market's saturated, bro. There's a lot of music out there, a lot of people doing their thing. The visuals is what's gonna catch the eye, man.
For sure.
100%. What's your guys' goals with this shit, bro? Like, are you full time with music, both of you right now?
Yeah.
You're all in.
So I have ADHD. I was diagnosed with ADHD at 8 years old, and I feel like when you tell someone, "Oh, I have ADHD," they don't really take it serious. Yeah. So I feel like I want to change the whole when people think of Toronto, they think of it as better than Atlanta. So niggas in Atlanta are saying, yo, I'm going to Toronto when I'm out of high school. People from the United States are saying, yo, I'm going to Toronto to do this, for music. Because it's like, they don't, I don't know, I feel like there's not really a much appreciation. Like, our city's super talented. We have the best producers. We have the biggest artists, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of just changing the game, right? Bringing out the creative side, and then making sure that kids like me, right, could reach this dream easier. You know what I mean? Really feel like, okay, yeah, I can actually get this. So that's my goal, honestly.
Love that, bro. That's that, having that higher standard for yourself. Yeah. That's huge. How about you, Pablo? What do you see this going as?
I just see myself like improving. As long as I'm improving, eventually I'm gonna get there. And once I'm there, it's hard because I'm gonna be consistent. It's gonna be hard to knock me off. So,
bro, I'm about to shed a tear, man. This is the shit I love to hear. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Love to hear. You know why, bro? You guys are young, but like, I'm 26, and I got people that I grew up with that I feel like I've already folded, you know, like already kind of like, oh, this is my life. Meanwhile, they have talent. You know, they have
Yeah.
so you guys to understand what you're capable of,
Mm-hmm.
importance of consistency, building the team, like you're gonna go far, bro.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that shit.
I appreciate it, brother. I
Nah,
appreciate
that's
it.
dope as fuck, man. Hell yeah. What's on the plans for the year, like music wise? You got some shit coming out. I know you were teasing a snippet on IG.
Well, yeah, we're dropping a music video today, Saturday.
Gang, gang.
We're about to honestly, it's a part of the marketing plan. So we have a bunch of people on board. We have Keepsake Solid, people like Friday, Ricky helping us out with some projects and
Dope.
stuff like that. We got some crazy shit coming out. Like shout out Vela, he's helping out. I have I'm gonna do a video with French. It's a feature with a couple of my homies. You know, shout out KJ, shout out GTD.
3M French?
No. My name is French.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
The shooter. Yeah, yeah. But
Dope.
yeah, man, we have like so much coming out. This year is gonna be crazy for sure. Like this year,
Hell yeah.
Sure.
niggas are gonna know who I am this year for sure.
Love it.
Hmm.
I'm excited for that, bro. I'm excited. Have you guys done a show yet?
Oh no.
That's gonna be lit. Hopefully this fucking COVID
Yeah,
shit
bro.
eases off. I'm gonna be there, bro. Moshing. That'll be a fucking movie, bro.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is.
Is that something you guys have interest in performing?
Oh my
For
gosh,
sure.
I dream about it
Yeah.
sometimes, bro. Like, and I think about it, and it's honestly sometimes I make songs and I'm just like, let me add this, so when I perform it, it's even crazier.
Hell yeah.
So like it's something on my book. Yo, it's on my freaking. It's on my
It's in the notes.
Yeah, it's to perform. Let me
Hell
see.
yeah. That would be live too, like Toronto festival. Like we got the Drake Fest or whatever, OVO Fest, but like an
Yeah.
underground festival would
Yeah,
be sick.
that would be nice though.
Hell yeah.
Perform 3 times at least.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's on the bucket list. So like
Fuck,
for this
bro.
year.
I love going to see live shows and
Mhm.
shit too. So when that shit happens, I'll be there, man.
Yeah, and I feel like it's a place where you can really connect. You know.
Absolutely.
This
man.
year, my older brother, he went to go perform at the Manifesto event.
Okay.
Yeah, it was J. Cole's artist was the header, and it was like when I went there, I felt so comfortable. Like I was making connections, I was meeting new people. Like there was a bunch of creative people there. It was so good. Like even if I went on stage with my brother, I didn't perform my songs, but I still felt like like this is what I really want. You know, you go to these shows, you make connections, you meet new people. It's one of the best experiences, honestly.
100%, bro. You're getting that energy, you know.
Mhm.
You're in the right. When you're like a creative person and you're around things that aren't like stimulating,
Yeah,
creativity,
yeah.
it hurts, you know. So
Mhm.
being in those spots is blessed.
Yeah, for sure.
The energy is important, bro. Like when you're around people doing, like you said at the beginning, like doing a little bit better, maybe that's good for you. You know?
Yeah. I'm a strong believer on energy, bro. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like the people who you surround yourself with have an impact on what you do.
Huge.
You know, so it's kind of just like you won't see me in a lot of places. You won't see me hanging out with everybody. You know what I mean? Like I'm really selective. I'm gonna be nice to people. Like yo, you say hi to me, yo, what's up, this and that. But as soon as I feel something's off, I'm not gonna like want to be around you. You know what I mean? And that's kind of just what I feel, man.
I completely agree because you're in a space like as an artist where you're the investment,
Mhm.
like you're the product, bro. Like,
Exactly.
I gotta protect myself.
Exactly,
I'm bringing
exactly.
that bread home, you know.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Hell yeah, bro. You run that shit like a business.
Yeah, you're the brand. That's
You're
when
the
you start
brand.
succeeding. When you finally know that this is a business.
100%.
Yeah.
So with your crew, are you part of the same crew, Pablo, or are you kind of like set on your own?
And I'm still, I'm
Part
part
of
of
the
the
gang.
same crew.
Big OSM, yeah.
You gonna be like a little group tape or some shit like that?
Oh, we are thinking about
Yeah,
that. We are
we're
thinking
thinking
about that.
about
But I feel like we're all in our development, you know. So
For sure.
once I feel that like everybody is doing their part, right? Because there's some people who maybe need that motivation
Right.
or maybe they don't have the funds to do what they please. I feel like once everybody gets on track and everybody's doing their thing like naturally, that's when I can be like, okay, yo, let's do a tape. Let's do this. You know what I mean? Let's do that. But right now, I feel like we just gotta make sure everything is straight. For example, like when people find out about us, they have something to land on, like a digital platform, you know? So, yeah, just setting everything for everyone, and then we can just go.
Smart, bro. No need to rush it, you know.
Yeah.
Take
That's
your
what it
time
is.
with it. That's blessed. Have you felt like you've changed as an artist since you first started making music as to now?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I feel like when I first started making music, once you learn like about mixing and how beats are made, like you really start to gain appreciation for what music is, right? A lot of people think like, oh, music is just music. I look at music as art, bro. Like it's something that it's just so beautiful. Like everything, even if you copy someone else, like it's always gonna be unique. It's never the same. Nothing is the same, and that's so crazy how like your brain can just like everybody's different. You know what I mean? And it speaks a lot. You know.
Completely agree, bro. How about you as an artist, Pablo?
Yeah, like at first I just wanted to make like just like some hype tracks or like so like just like street music and shit. But as time goes on, like you want to make shit that you're also like maybe like struggle that you've experienced and shit, like just like shit that you've seen, like rapping about your own life and not just the streets,
So push it a little further. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like some real shit.
Hell yeah.
That's what I've been trying to do.
That's real, bro. I'm excited to check out your tunes too. I gotta see that shit. I'm expecting like a different style from both of you, which is fire. I fuck with that. You guys ever fuck with Fredo Santana? You ever? Were you
Oh,
fans of him?
Fredo's a goal. Yeah.
Bro,
sure.
what you were just saying, Pablo, he like started out like pure street music, and then his later stuff was very like experimental. Like he was singing more and I love when an artist branches out. So see you guys what you're gonna come up with. I'm super excited about that.
Oh, bro, we got a lot of crazy things coming in.
Hell yeah, fuck. So this is your first interview, eh?
Yeah, this is my first interview, man. This is gonna be legendary, bro.
This is already is.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Is that part of the game that you appreciated too? Like I always watch mad interviews, even before I started this shit. I feel like it's a way of expressing yourself too. Is that something you guys fucked with as well?
Me personally, everything, man. Like, for example, when I'm linking up with a new artist, right, or maybe I'm starting to like a new artist, right, it's kind of just like, okay, I want to know more about this person, right? So maybe I might watch interviews, and I just don't want like 1, 2, or 3 interviews. I want to know what this person is like, how this person really is. Like I want to see behind the scenes, all types of things, So it's kind of like I mess with that type of stuff. So I'd look at myself and I say, okay, how do I want to move? How do I want people to look at me?
Bro, because that's like education, man. You're learning about
exactly.
different aspects of the game, You see it the same way, Pablo?
Yeah, like I love to watch interviews because like it gives you like a background on people's like their life, and in the interview sometimes you might not be able to tell by the music if they're really if they're really like that.
Yeah.
But in the interview, just how they carry themselves and the experiences they've gone through, you'll be able to tell, okay, this guy, like, he really lives what he raps. Like, I've always been big on that. You have to live what you rap,
100%.
That's important, or else nobody, like the biggest artists in the game right now, they live what they rap.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. It's crazy, bro. That, like, you talked about Pooh Shiesty, like, bro, this guy had probably the biggest hit
bro,
of the year, and he's fucking in some shit, bro.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, like, finding that balance of like living what you rap, but also like
Maturing.
Like, you feel like that's something you guys deal with?
Well, like I wanna move smart, Like once I'm on, I'm not gonna be doing no dumb stuff, but so shit might catch up to you, later. Like
Exactly.
So it's important to move smart.
Do you guys? So Toronto's caught up in like a lot of politics. I think we could all agree on that. You see a lot of these rappers even like going on Clubhouse and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
How do you guys feel about that, bro? Curious.
Honestly, I personally feel like it's a marketing strategy, right, that they're doing. But at the end of the day, like when they go to sleep, like there's still history behind everything. And me personally, I look at some artists, right, and I think, yo, this guy is hard, but look where I'm from. You know what I mean? I can't work with this person. You know what I mean? That's gonna put me in danger, even if I don't want to be associated with that stuff. You know what I mean? So it gets annoying sometimes, but it's just something that I gotta just like deal with, and that's one of the things, that everybody has that thing when they're making music, you know. So I feel like that's one of those things. So it gets annoying, but
just gotta learn how to maneuver.
Exactly. That's what it is.
How about you, Pablo? You feel the same way?
When it comes to politics, like I just there's a few Toronto artists that I fuck with, you know, and like I don't want to collaborate with too much people, you know, cause like I feel like it's like they wouldn't have collaborated with me before, you know, like these guys, they like to move Hollywood and stuff, so why am I gonna collaborate with them? Like I know I got it, like I know I'm gonna be on, so I'm only gonna be boosting them up, you know, like it does nothing for me, and it's only gonna like create situations for me on top of that. But when it comes, like I wouldn't get into any of the guys that I do want to collaborate. I wouldn't get into no problems collaborating with them, you know.
That's some real shit, bro. It's knowing your worth too, you know? Knowing what you're capable of, you know? If someone wants to fuck with me, bless. If not,
for sure,
no,
that's
no
what
harm,
it is.
no foul, you know? I brought that up because you brought up, we talked about Smiley before. Like, I think he's a great example of someone who's avoided a lot of that shit, you know?
Oh, yeah. Me and Pablo were talking about that.
You know? Fuck, you ever know that guy?
Yeah, he was like in my hood, you know, but I was young. I was really young. I wasn't even outside like that, but I would always see him, you know, his mom's friend was my mom's. And, yeah.
I think honestly, bro, I think he's a role model for Toronto artists, man, because he's like turned a lot of negative shit into positive shit. Like the Clubhouse and like those beef pages, he's never involved.
Oh yeah.
Never.
He just moves so professional.
And look where he is, bro. He's in with Drake. Like,
yeah, I feel like it's good for him. You know, it's really good for him. He kind of like sees the best, you know, and he's reaching for it. So
hell yeah, bro. I just love when rappers stay true to themselves. Like, his music is still what it is, like gangster shit, but he's growing, and I think that's a good example, bro. Like, you don't have to go fucking make pop music. Like, you still make that crazy shit, but you could move a little bit better, you know?
And he lived what he raps, you know? He raps for sure.
No one could question that guy, bro.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. That's what it is.
That's real, bro. I just think it's good to have role models, low-key, you know? Like,
oh, yeah, for sure. Thing. Yeah, people who you can really look at and be like, okay, what can I go off? You know what I mean? So you see people who come from the same place that you come from, and they're doing so good. You're just saying, okay, I want more. It teaches you how to not be like envious, you know?
Facts.
So it kind of, when you see someone winning it, like, it motivates you, you know?
It motivates you, and it shows you there's a way to do it. Like,
exactly.
You can do it. It could be done. This guy's not that different from me.
That's what it is. What it is.
So, yo, I got to pick on you for a bit. You're 16. Are you in school right now?
Oh, yeah, I am in school.
Holy shit.
Online, bro. It gets annoying because sometimes, like, I feel like, okay, let me focus on my music. Let me be consistent, right? Then a lot of things piles up, and I'm just like, oh, fuck, I have so much assignments to do for school. Bro. But then I'm just like, okay, let me catch up in school. And then it's like, bro, my music, like, you know what I mean? And being in school, like, you see a lot of kids, they get their little job or whatever, and then they're getting their money, they're getting maybe drip, or they're getting a new phone, this and that and this. Me, people, like, they see me and they're just like, yo, this guy's not doing nothing. But the whole time I'm getting all that money and I'm just putting it in music. So it's like, it has its pros and cons. But I know, like, when I leave school in grade 12, because I want to take a break, God forbid that doesn't work, I'm going to go study music engineering. But I want to take a break, like, and just focus on music for 1 year. And I want to have a base for when I, you know, get out of high school. So it's kind of like, fuck, man. Like, we got to learn balance here. Right? I got to learn balance.
Bro, it's tripping me out hearing you talk, because this is shit that I realized, like, recently. For you to understand this at such a young age, bro. Because, yo, you're always going to have to balance shit, man.
Yeah.
There's people with, like, some crazy shit going on, and if you don't water the plants, bro. Like,
exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
So to learn that in high school, bro, is huge, bro. It's not, you said pros and cons. There's no con, bro. It's all pros, man.
Yeah, in the future you look at it and it's just like
crazy.
Yeah. One thing I don't like though is that people don't have the same mentality as I do. So maybe when I'm talking to, let's say, even a girl, like, I'll be talking to a girl and I'll be like, I love talking about marketing. I love talking about business. I love talking about investing. That shit that interests me. I can talk about it for hours. But then when I'm talking to like someone from my school, they're talking about some low vibrational shit. It pisses me off because I'm just like, yo, bro, like, okay, you know, and I'm just going by the day, just MPC. It's like it's annoying, you know what I mean? So it's kind of just I just gotta focus. That's all it is.
Bro, never lose that mindset. I'm telling you, bro. That shit doesn't change when you get old. When you're my age, I'm not an old man, but like, people at my age will still be on that shit. And I'm like, fuck, bro, I don't give a fuck about what
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
keep that mentality, bro. Never like, don't bend to these guys. That's what I'll say to you.
Yeah.
You know what you want to do. Keep fucking pushing, man.
Yeah, bro. That's
Real
what it is.
shit.
Like
How
when
you
you know you're at a level, like, you know, you can't. Anybody that you fuck with, they have to be there with you or
100%.
higher.
Exactly.
If they're
Exactly.
because then somebody has to close the gap.
100%.
So it's and you don't want it to be you going down. It's got to be them coming
Exactly.
up to you.
Biggest facts.
That's. I feel like that's one thing I had to learn too, and I'm glad all this is happening to me now. Like a lot of the stuff that I go through, because I know that when there's gonna be times where it's bigger situations, so it's kind of like even when I have a lot of resources, like maybe connections to certain studios or maybe getting your tracks mixed or freaking videos or stuff like that. You know, just from people that I know. I see a person and I'm just like, yo, this guy makes really good music. But then I see that they're not as mature. So it's kind of like, damn, bro, like I want to help you, bro, but I know what's going to happen, you know? And it's kind of, it's just life, man. That's just what it is.
Bro. What you guys said is super facts, man. It's not selfish to want to do better for yourself. It's not. And if it is, fuck it. Do it anyway.
Exactly.
Sometimes you have to be selfish.
You have to be selfish, bro. Because what you said there was so true, Pablo. Like, being a crutch for someone, it hurts them because they're not growing, and it hurts you because you're downgrading
Exactly.
yourself, you know?
Exactly. Yep. That's what it is.
That's big shit, bro. That's going to be helpful for you guys as you continue, you know? That's so sick. I love the mentality you guys have, man.
I
It's
appreciate
crazy.
it,
You guys are
man.
like some grown men already, man. Fuck.
It took some time to build, you know. You have to go through hardships. You have to learn.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. Like, there's certain things that you have to go through. And sometimes I think, like, oh, fuck, like, this is not as bad, but I feel like you can't compare your struggle to other people's struggle. He taught me that. He's just like, yo, you could be from the suburbs, right? But you can't compare your struggles, right, to a different person's struggles.
Facts.
Everything is gonna affect you. You know what I mean? So maybe I might talk, even about a girl, let's say, right? I might be talking, yo, this girl hurt me, yada yada. I can't tell myself, oh, you're a kid, right? You don't have emotions. No, that's just what it is.
Facts.
You know what I
It's
mean?
real to them.
Exactly. It's just what it is. So it's kind of like,
Yeah, your struggle's genuine. You know, you can't like discount your own struggle just because somebody else has something else going on. You know, like you can be grateful,
Yes.
but you have you have a struggle too.
exactly.
100%, bro. I dealt with that, like, in the COVID shit. Like, oh, it could, you're not sick. Like, I'm like, yeah, that's facts, but I've also got some other shit.
Exactly.
And it's what you guys were saying. Like, you have to understand where everyone's coming from.
Exactly.
That's real shit, man. Just keep it moving. Do your thing.
Yeah, bro. That's what it is.
Hell yeah. What else you guys do other than music? What other interests you guys have?
I feel like marketing, just like knowing what it is. Yeah, bro, just the business. Like I feel like if I don't succeed as a rapper, then I'm going straight to like managing. Like I love like seeing progress. I love planning and then going like executing and then seeing progress. Like it's like the greatest feeling ever. So that's one thing.
Fucking so excited about to see
We're
where you
gonna
guys
take
go,
over, bro. Man.
Holy
That's
shit.
all it is, bro.
This is some real shit. Like, you guys remind me of like a little Bibby or some shit. You ever fuck with him?
Oh, babies, yeah,
Herbo,
smart ass
They're
niggas,
smart,
bro.
They're rich.
They were young too, bro.
They have made a lot of money off of shit that's not music, using their music money, and that's how it's
Big
supposed
facts.
to.
Yep.
And you ever see them in politics? Almost never, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you see where they come from, right?
Oh,
and it's
they're
kind of
from
just
there.
like exactly, and it's just like, yo, bro, like that's what you want. That's
Hell
like
yeah.
that's the dream.
That's kind of what I meant at the beginning. Like Chicago, Toronto, there's some
Yeah, yeah.
Even Chief Keef, bro, he's not involved in any like.
Yeah.
Oh,
politics
yeah, for
anymore,
sure.
And he's making bread.
They're all like, and Lil Durk too.
Durk,
But yeah,
yeah.
G Herbo definitely been a big influence. I forgot to mention him. Like he's
I
been
could see that, bro.
big influence.
That's kind of what I was thinking of. Herbo, Fibby, and them. Even for me, like those guys, because they're about my age too. I'm like, all right, they move
Firm.
firm,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, like corporate, you know.
Corporate.
Exactly.
But see, they're not bitches though. Like they don't.
Yeah.
That's
you can
they
tell
won't
don't
you
kiss ass,
exactly,
like,
bro.
That's
Alpha
supposed to be.
vibes. That's what it is.
Vibes, man.
Yeah.
Even someone like Drake, man, like he does whatever the fuck he wants to do, bro. If he
For
doesn't want
sure.
to do it, he doesn't have to do it.
Yeah, money talks though, you know.
Yeah.
He can do whatever he wants.
That's
It's
what it
true,
is.
bro. That's the goal, right? No one telling you what to do.
Exactly. That's what it is.
Facts. You have any other businesses going on right now, or more just music shit?
So at first I was like, I wanna start like a kind of like not really like a complex, but somewhat like that, and it has everything. So we might go interview an artist, and we might put him through like a date or something with a girl.
Yeah,
See, just
That would
for
be
something
like-
for
that's
fun.
Some free reality TV.
Yeah,
type vibe.
exactly. Yeah, and you can. It's gonna be different. So we're gonna host shows and stuff like that. I feel like hosting that stuff like it gets you a lot of bread. So
Hell yeah.
it's kind of just expanding, you know. And yeah, that's
Smart,
what it is.
bro. No, I'm excited to see what you guys come up with.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Oh yeah. Any last minute issue you guys want to bring up? Any stuff you want to plug?
Nah, just the gang, bro. OSCM, you know, 2022 is here, and it's time to take over, bro. We've been studying. It's time to take over. Shout out, Team 247. You know what I'm saying? She's a goal. Shout out TK, Skipper, Prada, 17, Fidju. Shout out Luch. Shout out everybody, man. They know what they're doing behind the scenes.
I'm gonna shout out the man from the hood. Shout out like niggas like Homie, Shmurda, all those guys. They're making music.
Shout out homie,
Biggs, yeah,
He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, but he got knocked for some time because he was making noise in the city. He got knocked for some time, so now he's coming back
Picking
onto
it
the
up.
scene.
Pelham is one of my favorite Toronto, like
Yeah, MK, free MK.
free MK,
free
bro.
Mr. Soul
Free
Lad.
MK.
Oh my
man.
gosh,
So
MK is a goal.
Free
I love
MK.
MK's
See
energy,
his
bro.
energy in this video.
MK
the
yeah.
only hood rapper dancing.
Yes, bro. That nigga's
Free
energy
MK,
is
bro.
freaking
He's with it,
crazy.
you know, he's with it. Like he's
All these-
dancing, but he's
yo,
with it.
And he was saying some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah, when
all
you
these
listen
colors
to
in
his
my
lyrics,
pocket, you think I'm gay. Like,
Yo,
bro,
exactly.
No, but when
yeah,
you
yeah.
listen to his lyrics, you're like, yo, this guy's a menace. Like, you actually
Menace,
take
bro.
it in.
I love MK, bro. Smiley MK, homie, bro. Cash Route, remember that song?
Cash Row,
Oh my
legendary.
gosh,
Long
bro.
live
That's
murder.
one of my favorite
Long live
songs
murder
ever.
Still, long live
Yo,
murder.
I like Pelham because like they do the music and they make it look fun. Like
Bro,
yo, every single process, bro, and they just get money. Like
they
they're-
set trends too, you know.
oh for sure.
For
They
the
set
city,
a lot
for
of
sure.
trends, man.
Yeah, bro.
The visuals too are always on point.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It's professional, you know.
Exactly,
Professional,
exactly.
man.
They know what it is. They know what they need to get done.
Bro, that's dope. That's crazy you're from there. I was not expecting that. That's hard as fuck. Shout out to those guys for sure.
For sure, man.
Fuck. One last question for you. Is there any songs that you're bumping right now from other artists? Like, is there anything right now you guys got on repeat?
Oh my gosh, Sam G.
Fresh out too.
Fresh
I
out,
didn't
bro.
even know this guy was out.
Bro, Sam G, I'm playing this track over and over again. I'm new to all this stuff, so I'm here like, yo, this guy Dovey's commenting on this shit. Freaking reading the street is commenting on this shit.
He's a Toronto OG.
That's what I'm saying. I hit him up. I'm like, yo, who is this guy? Where is he from?
Yeah.
And he comes up with a banger video. I'm just like, yo, bro. So I have that track on repeat. I have freaking. What else do I have on repeat? I think that's it. Yeah, I
Shout
think
out
that's
Sam
it.
G, bro.
Yeah,
Hell
Sam G's a goat, man. I was looking up his shit, man. He's a goat. He's a goat
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
Fresh out.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
I just been listening to like a lot of like Baby Smooth. Like you probably might not know him, but like he talks his shit in his tracks.
I heard his
you know?
name buzzing.
Yeah,
He
Baby
talks his
Smooth's a
shit in his
goal,
tracks,
man.
you
Like
know?
if you're going through something and you're like, yo, fam, like if you find me, like, he talks about everything, bro. Like, he's a GOAT for real, for real.
I gotta check him more. I haven't really checked his stuff. I've been seeing his name buzzing though.
Yeah, like if you could be like, yo, like I wanna, let's say you wanna post like, your girl didn't text you back and you're getting money. Yeah, he has something for it. Yeah. Or you just want to get money. He has something for it. Or you just some like anything he has it, bro. It's actually say Pablo put me on Baby Smooth.
I'm gonna check him out. That's what I love from artists, bro. Like even back in the day, like a 50 Cent, like he'd have a pure gang banging song, then he'd have a love song. I'm
exactly.
Like, that's hard.
Yeah, bro.
Kodak Black is good at that.
Bro, Kodak's one of the
Oh yes, for
sure. Great example.
I feel like you need that as an artist. You know what I mean?
Those are the real artists.
You gotta learn how to. You gotta be able to learn how to like touch everybody. And that's what it is.
Kodak had a song. I don't know if you guys ever heard the track Letter. You remember that song? Check it out, bro. It's a song where he's basically just like reading a letter from jail, but it's like he's rapping. It's crazy, bro. Like I want to shed a tear.
Crazy, he has a lot of music like that. Like you're like, fuck.
It's
true.
You
know, like even like his come up music, like he has some old music. Like when he was coming up, I'm like, holy, like this is some real shit.
Yeah, bro.
He's young as fuck too.
People think that like the people who are out now and who are booming, like they just think they're selective. Like, this guy was lucky. Nah, these people were grinding and they have like some crazy shit out, like real music, real art. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like.
Fuck,
it's crazy.
I go back and forth with people on French Montana all the time.
Oh my!
Bro, they say, he never made a song without a feat. I'm like, bro, he had 10 years of music.
No, French is he's a goat. He's a goat. He is a goat.
Oh, he only ever has Drake. I'm like, no,
that's what they hear. Exactly, that's what they know. If you really tap in, you're really gonna be like, yo, like.
That's when I'm like, all right, I gotta leave.
You don't want to cause hell. You don't want to cause hell. You're just like, yo, let me just chill out.
Fuck. But no, that's real, bro. I really appreciate you guys coming through, though, man. I love this convo.
Thank you for having me, bro. This shit is crazy,
pleasure, bro. Doors always open, man. If you guys ever need anything from me, let me know.
Yeah.
And shit. Shout out to you for making that vlog too.
The studio vlog?
Yeah.
That's one of the things that I was talking about, just kind of letting people know, like, okay, this is what it is, you know, like, tap in. And on top of that, I want to be able to, like, when I'm super big, look back and be like, yo, bro, do you remember when we were trying to find ways to blow up, fam? Look how easy it is. You know what I'm saying? Look where we are now. So,
just bring the phone out, film some shit, put it out.
It could be the littlest things, bro. And there's always, as long as you touch one person, you know.
That's all it is, bro. Like we said at the beginning too. Like, don't get too stressed about the views, you know.
Yeah.
They'll come along.
Exactly. 100%. Awesome, bro. I appreciate you guys, man. Seasick Luchy. Baby Pablo, what's your guys' ads?
At Seasick Luchy, just like that.
And then mine is Risk It All 3, but with 3 L's.
Yeah, for sure.
3 L's, okay. Risk It All 3. We're rolling the dice.
Yeah.
I heard you said that in a song, too. I fucked with that. Rolling the dice. All right.
Rolling the dice for sure.
Versatile Vigilante, Seasick Luchy, Baby Pablo. Shout out to them. Got some new shit coming out, too. You already know what it is, man. 2022, we're outside.
Let's go, bro.
That was dope, my guy. That was fire, bro. That was fire.
That was nice.
Yo, we'll come back in a year and see the progress.
That's what I'm saying.